Okay,
Got it.
here we are. Welcome,
Hi.
Stephanie. I'm so excited to be doing this manifesting ritual with you on what would it be? The day after the new moon and Lionsgate. Really, really powerful time to manifest and create our dream life. So, for those of you who don't know Stephanie, she's a friend of mine. We've been friends for years, and she's also my dōTERRA business partner. She's representing the East Coast as I'm representing the West Coast. And it's the late evening over there. It's 7 p.m. there, and here it's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So whether you are joining us live or watching this later, we hope that you really benefit from this practice that we're sharing.
Okay. So first thing, that I did is I cleansed the space and the surroundings, and basically I recited, I cleansed myself with light and loving energy, and all the energies that no longer are mine to carry are now leaving my body. I am the light and I am free. I am whole and I am me.
Can you repeat that? I love it.
I cleanse myself.
I cleanse myself
with light
and
loving energy. All energies that are no longer mine to carry are now leaving my body.
All the energies that are no longer mine are now leaving my body.
I am light.
I am light.
I am free.
I am free.
I am whole.
I am whole.
I am me.
I am me. I love that so much.
Now, my space is cleansed and protected. Only light and love may dwell here.
My space is cleansed and protected. Only light and love may dwell here.
My space is cleansed and protected. Only light and love may dwell here.
My space is cleansed and protected. Only light and love may dwell here.
Now we're going to sit in a comfortable position, and I think we've already been doing this. You put our hands over our heart chakra and you close your eyes as you are imagining inhaling and exhaling through your heart. So we're going to do this for a few breaths. So now take your hand and hover it a few inches over your heart. And begin making circles in a counterclockwise direction. Imagining that you are the clock and the hand with the circle to the right.
Hmm.
As you are making the circles, imagine you are cleansing your heart energy. Doing this 1 to 2 minutes. You have made at least 100 circles. So notice and observe any sensations that may come up for you. Okay, once you have done that, reverse your circle so that you're moving in a clockwise direction. And as you're making these circles, imagine you are opening and supercharging your heart chakra. See if you can feel the energy radiating from your heart. And experiment with making the circles bigger or wider. And again, we're going to repeat this for 1 to 2 minutes or until we do it 100 times. Okay, now you're going to shake out your hands and repeat the process But this time, we're going to do this with your third eye, which is located in the center of your forehead. And you're going to hover a few inches above. Moving your hand in a counterclockwise motion. So just observe any sensations that may come up. Okay, now we're going to go 1 to 2 minutes in a clockwise direction. Check that out.
My arm got tired.
Mine too.
My left arm, because I switched arms for different
Yeah.
my heart chakra to my third eye, and
Mhm.
my left arm is weaker.
Yeah, mine is too.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is work with aromatherapy and include our oils, right? So Steph, did you want to talk about the oils we're gonna use tonight?
Yes, so we selected lavender, which we all know lavender has that nice calming masculine energy, because the masculine energy is the container. It makes us feel safe.
Hmm.
And
Ugh, let's just smell that for a moment.
Yes, yes, yes.
So if you have lavender, we invite you to open up your bottle of lavender.
Oh, yes.
Just smell it right out of the bottle. Notice what it does to you. Oh, I love it so much. Then we're gonna put a drop or two in our hands. We're gonna rub our hands together and just sit up nice and tall and hold the hands in front of the nose and just breathe that in for 10 slow, deep breaths. And then we're just going to massage our neck from the base of the neck at the shoulders on up through the back, all the way to the base of the skull. And feel that little notch in the back of the base of the skull at the top of the neck. Just massage that area that's known as the brain stem area. And we can use lavender emotionally for emotional aromatherapy. So it's a great application. And then I'm going to invite you to add another drop or two to the palm of your hands. And we're again, rub our hands together. And we're going to put the oil on the soles of our feet. And when we do that, it enters the bloodstream within 2 minutes and every cell in our body in 20 minutes. So it's a great place to put the oils, and it's known for everything calming, calm, cool, collected. And as Steph said, it's the masculine container for our space. So it's a great oil to use in sacred ceremony or rituals like this. Okay, and then what's the next one, Steph?
The next one is geranium.
Mm,
It's the oil of love and trust.
I love this one. So, oh, so amazing. So again, open your bottle if you've got it. This is a great oil to use if you've been really hurt in intimate love relationships or relationships with people that you love, and you have trust issues. It's hard to open up, right? Because we put that armor around our hearts. So I invite you to get up underneath your shirt and to massage your heart center with geranium oil, the oil of love and trust. We've got the florals working for us.
Mm-hmm.
Right on the heart chakra. And then what else?
Red mandarin.
This is one we don't hear of very often. And why are we using red mandarin?
Because it's cleansing.
It's a citrus oil.
Yes.
It comes from the rind of the red mandarin. And the mandarins, there's 3 different mandarins that doTERRA carries. The green, the yellow, and the red.
And the red.
And they all come from the same fruit. They're just picked and harvested at different stages. When the fruit is green, it's harvested for the green mandarin.
Yes.
When it's yellowing, it's harvested for yellow mandarin. And when it turns red, then they harvest that for the red mandarin. So this is an amazing oil. Not only is it cleansing, but this is an oil that's been used for centuries in the ancient Orient, right? So it's a really sacred old oil. And you can put this one in your diffuser. So if you've got a diffuser, and stick that right into your diffuser. And if you don't have one, you can take a white candle and put a drop or two around the wick. And then we're going to light our candles. So remember, you're learning how to do this ritual, so you can gather your items after you watch this video, and you can modify it however you see fit. We're just giving you one example of a manifesting ritual for Lion's Gate. So as we light our candle, we're bringing in the light that Steph was talking about in that beginning invocation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're lighting our, now I'm lighting a white candle. Steph, do you want to talk about the colors of the candles and what you're doing?
I've decided to light a green candle because green has to do with the heart chakra, which is love, and green has to do with growth and manifesting, abundance. Abundance comes in many forms, like money and love and, a stable home, good energy. So all of that.
I love it.
Yeah, all that good stuff. So light it up.
Okay. So you're using green, I'm using white. And do you want to explain what white means?
Well, white is cleansing, but it's also an all-purpose candle, because sometimes, you don't have, sometimes, you use your stuff, and, sometimes time is a factor, but white is all-purpose as well as cleansing. So before we had all kinds of colors way back in the day, people who did rituals and things like that, they just used plain white candles for everything.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And then we got more modern, we had more fun with it. So
and then what? Sorry, there's some traffic in the back.
We got more modern. As we got more into modern times, we had more fun with all the colors and stuff. So
also, we use different colors as color therapy, and then the colors also correlate with the chakras, and they have different meanings. So again, you can use whatever color candle that you want. It's always best, as Steph was telling me earlier, to use a candle that's new, right? It hasn't been burned before.
Yes.
But in certain situations, like mine right now, I wasn't able to get a brand new candle. So, we ask for blessings from little mistakes that we make in our ritual, but we try to do it with the love from our heart and the best that we can. So ideally, if you can get a brand new candle, that's great. Okay, now we are going to ask you to choose 2 crystals of your choice that are going to help you with your manifestation. Okay, so for example, I have here 2 rose quartz, and rose quartz is like a heart shape that you see Stephanie holding up. She's got one as well. And I love that it's heart shaped, because rose quartz is traditionally known to bring in love. Or if you have a hard time showing love, then it helps you to open your heart to give as well as to receive. So I want to bring in my spiritual partner, my intimate partner, my love, and I'm using rose quartz to do so in our meditation. And then I also have a selenite stick, and selenite is amazing because it's great when we're doing therapy, because it absorbs all energy, but it won't transmute it to anyone, right?
Right.
And so I want to absorb and magnify and attract all the love I can in this new moon Lion's Gate ritual. into my life. And I also want to just keep the space neutral so that there's always going to be an even and balanced, let's say, playing field between the sacred masculine and the divine feminine. So that's why I chose my two crystals. And then, of course, it's Lion's Gate. And as Steph and I were talking about, we had to get some kind of tiger's eye. So the tiger's eye, the lion's gate. This is all seeing wisdom. And this is a necklace that I have, and it can open it up and it can hold your essential oil blend. So it's very sacred. And Steph, do you want to say anything more about tiger's eye?
Well, the tiger's eye, well, we can like open up the lioness within. Because she's kind and she's loving and she's always on the hunt. And she's a protector.
And she's fierce too. So, you know, like my one of my spiritual teachers would always say, being spiritual doesn't mean that you're a doormat. So, you know, nice is good, but you don't want to, you know, there's a time and situation where you have to stand strong. Sometimes nice doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
You mean, but you just have to be a little bit
like one of my spiritual advisors, you know, had today, and she read me like a book, and she's, I'm going to put this blunt. She goes, don't be afraid of a bitch be a bitch if it warrants it. Being a bitch is not a bad thing.
Right. Okay. So what crystals did you choose besides the two that you showed us?
I chose the rose quartz and the tiger's eye, but I also
hearts and matching.
Yeah, they're hearts, but yeah, I love heart-shaped ones. And this one's labradorite. Labradorite, yeah. So labradorite is very calming and also has a neutral energy as well.
Yeah, I love labradorite. I used to wear a big, huge piece of labradorite around my neck in my 20s. And it's known to repel negative energy. And it's also said to be an extraterrestrial stone.
I know. I love it. You know what? I love extraterrestrials. I think they're afraid to come down here right now.
I would be too.
Me too.
I do not blame them. Okay, so we invite you. Do you have, and so you have 3, right? Okay, so we've got our crystals. Now we're going to go into the meditation part. Okay, so we're going to invite you to lay down in a comfy space, and I'm just going to kind of show you my setup here. I have a meditation cushion and a pillow for my head on a blanket, and here's my little my altar of manifestation here. I added some flowers that my friend gave me from 2 different weddings. So I have a rose from my friend's wedding that I went to yesterday, that they got married on Lion's Gate on the new
on the top of the mountain.
On the top of the mountain. So beautiful. And then my friend Leanne has Shine Events. I'm doing a little plug for her here. And she puts together weddings and large events, and she came home and gave me this leftover from her friend's wedding that she put on yesterday. So I've got wedding flowers, and I also have this the bride's mom yesterday, my friend's mom, Katie, she gave this to me yesterday, and it's one of the men's boutonnieres.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing in the flowers from the wedding from the women and the feminine and the feminine and the masculine side. So I love it. So bringing in the love, working the magic.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, I've got a Guadalupe candle, and always nice to be guided by Guadalupe. Okay.
Yes.
So lay down, por favor. and you're going to get yourself nice and comfortable. So if you don't feel comfortable laying flat on the floor, roll up a blanket and place that behind your knees, or if you have a bolster or pillows, you can place a pillow underneath each knee. And as you bend the knees, that will take some pressure off your low back, okay? So once you lay down and you're comfortable, you're going to have your crystals nearby so that you can grab them. And excuse the pup barking in the background. You're going to place one of your crystals on your third eye center. Ooh, and another one right on your heart chakra. I like how you kind of tucked it in there, Steph. I wish I could do that. I don't have enough cleavage. Lucky girl. I have a little end there. Just kidding. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna put one on your third eye chakra, one in your heart chakra. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay down and you're gonna just relax your body. Clear your mind. You don't have to think of any specific thoughts. Just let yourself be free and move yourself into your meditation as you ground down into the earth, whether you're laying outside on the ground or maybe you're on the second floor. Wherever you're at, you're just going to breathe deep and ground down. And you're going to reside in stillness for a while. We're going to meditate here for maybe 5 or 8 minutes or so. And if you're doing this yourself, you can meditate for 11 minutes, 8 or 11 minutes. And as you meditate, try to clear your mind of any external distraction and focus on the energies of the crystals that you've chosen, sinking into your body through your third eye and your heart chakra. Okay. So we're going to do this together for a little while and then join you. And I'll mind the time. Okay, friends, gently begin to take some deep breaths and just bring yourself back into the awareness of the crystals and their weight on your physical body. And just begin to take them off your body one by one and place them back on your little altar. And then come up to a seat whenever you're ready. And we're going to grab a journal or something to write with. And you are going to write, excuse me, for about 20 minutes. Okay. Now, there's different ways that you can do this exercise. You can write for 20 minutes about, this is what I like to do, is write about what it's like when you wake up to the life of your dreams. Because we're manifesting, right? So we want to get in the energy of that, because energy, if we're just talking energy and frequency and being very scientific about it, like Nikola Tesla, for example, energy and vibration will match itself. So when we get into the bob or the feeling of that of which we desire and get out of any sort of lacking mode, we begin to create a higher vibration, right? And we're going to be greeted and matched by the universe offering us experiences that are going to match that vibration. So I invite you to either do that, or you can write and just free write. Just do a brain dump for 20 minutes and just write whatever comes to mind without using any punctuation, without worrying about spelling or anything. And this way, as you write without stopping, and you get into the flow, of tapping into deeper levels of your subconscious. Okay. And if you like, you can also use one of the following prompts to guide you. I forgive myself for. I am getting better at. I can love myself more by. I believe in myself because. I feel the most aligned when. Okay. So once you're done writing for 20 minutes, just set your phone timer. And then after that, you're going to reflect on what you've written and see what insights or messages have come through your writing. And if you're having trouble writing, you can call upon your angels and your spirit guides to begin to channel the messages through you that you need to hear. Okay. And then once you're done with your 20 minutes of writing and reflecting, you're going to thank your spirit guides and your angels if they came through for you when you asked while you're writing. And then you're going to, I like to take my paper and actually rip it out of my journal and fold it up and put it in a little box and place that on my altar. Or you can keep it in your pocket and carry it around with you as you carry your crystals with you throughout your day, the rest of your day. Or you can put them in your pillowcase and sleep with them, or on your bedside table. Okay. And after you're done writing and reflecting, you're going to drink a big glass of water or drink some herbal tea. because water is a conductor of energy, right? So we want to hydrate the body and bring the element of water into our ritual. So if you think about it, we really touch upon all the 5 elements in a ritual, which is really important to do because rituals are usually earth-based practices, right? So we have, when we were in our meditation and we were grounding down on the earth, that is earth energy. We just talked about the element of water. We light a candle, which represents fire. Stephanie invited us to breathe deeply, and we also used aromatherapy, which represents the air. And then ether, the 5th element, space, it pervades all. So we've got it all covered. So just to keep the video within the hour, we're going to close it. And Steph, what are some of the common questions that you think people would have about a ritual? Can you think of anything? So maybe we can just have a little Q&A and answer some questions before we close for people.
Well, the most common thing is they say, will my intentions manifest right away? Well, that's hard to say because you can set the intention and everything will play out in due time. So the universe matches the vibration that you're setting out. So if you're setting out the intention that you are, you want to say you wanted to meet your true love within a certain time. Okay, you set the intention to meet, okay, you've met him, but he's not asking you out on a date yet, is he? What is going on? Something in the universe, okay, you're both not ready yet, but you did send the intention to meet. So everything has a divine, I don't want to say timeline, but I will for the lack of a better word. It's not like you would see in the movie where like, okay, you're going to set this intention. All of a sudden it's like, boom, that'd be so wonderful, wouldn't it?
Or you never know, you can leave yourself open to miracles and it may happen as well.
Yes.
So there is.
Sometimes it may happen the next day too.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, that's a really good point. Another question that might come up that I just thought of, where can I get dōTERRA's amazing aromatherapy?
Ooh.
So you can contact the person who shared this video with you, Stephanie or
Absolutely.
and we are both doing dōTERRA as a business, and we can help you get the oils at wholesale prices or even below wholesale, depending on how you work it and what your choices are. So just let us know. And if any questions come up after you watch this video, then please just drop a comment and we'll answer it as quick as we can. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining.
Yes, so good. Thank you, Stephanie, for guiding us and for our spirit guides and angels who are here among us always, ready to help us whenever we ask. And
thank you.
The 5 elements. They're known as the Mahabhutas in Ayurveda or in Sanskrit. And Maha means great, and Bhuta is like a form, right? So these are different forms of energy. So it's always great to give gratitude and thanks at the end of your ritual and to close your circle. So Stephanie, do you want to close?
Exactly.
Yes.
I'll close it up.
Okay.
So calling out to the guides, your guardians, your angels, and saints. We bid you farewell for now. Thank you.
Thank you.
And like we
Namaste.
say in full moon rituals, sometimes we say, merry we meet, merry we part, and merry we meet again.
Merry we meet.
Merry we
part.
part, and
Merry
merry we meet
meet.
again.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mhm. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.